Sometimes the worst fights don't happen with shouting or violence. They happen in silence, where every second holds the weight of a lifetime. Frank didn't rush. He walked toward Noah's house with steady, calculated steps, like a man who knew exactly how to cause pain without a single outburst. It was raining lightly, mist covering the street, and every drop felt like a countdown. I ran after him, not screaming, but begging quietly. "Frank, please stop. Don't involve him." He didn't slow down. "You involved him." "No," I whispered. My heart did, and I'm trying to bury it. He paused at Noah's door. He turned and looked at me as if studying the truth in my eyes. The rain fell harder, soaking us both. He knocked out Noah, opened the door with a surprised smile. "Hey, Eleanor." His greeting froze when he saw Frank standing beside me. Frank didn't yell, didn't accuse, didn't even introduce himself. He looked at Noah the way a surgeon looks at a wound, with cold precision. "You and I need to discuss boundaries," Frank said quietly. The sentence held an entire word behind it. Noah looked confused. "I'm sorry. Boundaries?" Frank's voice remained calm, deadly calm. "My wife is a married woman. I don't need to remind her of that. I am reminding you." I stepped between them. "Frank, please. He's done nothing wrong." Frank leaned closer to Noah. "I know nothing physical has happened, but emotions can be filthier than touch." Those words cut deeper than any scream. Noah looked at me now, more hurt by my silence than by Frank's accusations. "So that's what this is? You think I'm trying to steal her?" Frank smiled, a sad, bitter smile. "No, you already did." Noah took a slow breath. His eyes softened, not defensive, not angry, understanding. "Eleanor, if this is hurting you, I'll back away." That broke me more than anything Frank could have ever said. "No," I whispered. "Don't walk away because of my guilt." "I should walk away?" Noah nodded slowly. "Not out of defeat, out of respect." "Then let me say this only once," he said quietly to Frank, but looking at me. "I never wanted to take her from anyone. I just wanted to offer her someone who listens." Frank turned to leave. "She doesn't need a listener. She needs a husband," Noah responded softly. "Then be one." Frank froze. Noah didn't say it with pride or accusation, just truth. For a moment, time stopped. Rain hammered the earth. 1,000 unsaid words drowned in the storm. Frank finally walked away. I followed, but before leaving, I turned back to Noah. He looked at me with the kind of sadness that honors love, not destroys it. Without speaking, I said goodbye. I didn't touch him, and that made it the most painful farewell of my life. Weeks passed. Nothing between Frank and I was the same. He didn't speak of Lydia. He didn't speak of Noah, but something shifted. We started eating breakfast at the table again. He asked me little things, not out of affection, but effort. I didn't know whether he was trying to fix things or just keep control. One night, I woke up and found him sitting alone at the dining table, staring at his coffee like it held answers. His shoulders seemed smaller, thinner, almost fragile. He spoke without looking at me. "Do you love him?" I answered honestly. "Not the way you think." He let out a bitter laugh. "Love only comes in one way. It hurts." I sat beside him. "No, love doesn't just hurt. It heals too. But you and I never learned how to heal each other." He wiped something from his eye. He didn't want me to notice. "I made mistakes, Eleanor. So did I." He nodded. "We don't get to do life over. We just survive the damage." I reached for his hand. Not as a romantic gesture, but mercy. He didn't pull away. That moment wasn't forgiveness. It was two tired souls deciding not to keep fighting anymore. Months later, Noah sold his house. He moved away quietly. He left no note, no message, no explanation. And maybe that was the explanation. Some love is too pure to stay where it doesn't belong. Never saw him again, but sometimes. On an early morning when Frank is still asleep and the world feels soft, I make 2 cups of tea. I place one across from me, let it sit for a while, and then pour it down the sink, not because I'm mourning a lost affair, but because I'm honoring something that never turned into one. My last love wasn't my husband, but my last loyalty was. And at the end of life, loyalty is what marriage becomes, not passion, not perfection. Just 2 flawed hearts choosing not to abandon each other. Frank, and I still don't speak about that year. We don't speak about Lydia. We don't speak about Noah. But sometimes, without looking at me, Frank rests his hand on mine while watching TV, just for a second, and that is enough. Not love, not regret, just enough. And maybe that is how some stories end. Not with fireworks, not with tragedy, but with 2 imperfect people quietly deciding to stay.